Okay.
My God, what the hell happened here?
Yeah. So, um, this region one pressing sealed. This arrived today. See my beauty things. They just want feeding again because they're like greedy things, aren't they? Aren't you? Yes, you are, Magic. Bear, you are a thing. You're a thing. Come on, come on. Come on, down, down, down. Jump down. Oh, I'll lift you off. There you go. Okay. So, I've already done a comparison thing. I think it was last month or couple of months or so ago. I think last year. I think. This is awful. This is cat litter. This is only worthy of the cat litter. It's an abomination thing. It's god awful. It's just milking this cult franchise sci-fi horror movie from the 1980s that was not very well received, but found its way later in VHS rental. That's where it found its cult following, sort of thing. I mean, which version of the thing? I mean, well, that's a prequel, so that could be subtracted over there. They all look like the same thing. I mean, there's variances in the color picture quality, the transfer. At the time, I think they should have done this 60. I think they should have enhanced 16:9, but these are non 16:9, so you've got to use the setting on the TV or projector to zoom, expand the image, so it doesn't look centered down the middle of the screen. So it's got to be just takes a couple of seconds to do that. You can see you would see interlacing issue occasionally with these because they're progressive. No, interlaced. 480p, 480i, sorry, 480i's, and I think this is interlace, but it's a higher definition. But not very good thing. It's got color boosting. They boost the colors up to make it look like, oh wow, it's digital. It's fabulous, and bit of a con really. And the same with that thing. Same sort of color boosting. I think there is just tiny margin in difference in the color boosting between these two pressings. What's the bear doing? What are you doing? Between these versions and the Laserdiscs, this has got a bit of a shame of digital noise reduction. I mean, really, it's not really needed to put that sort of thing on there. I mean, maybe the monitors that when looking at things back then, they may have felt that it seemed deemed necessary to use a digital noise reduction, but really, no. Because it's still an ongoing thing, even into high definition days. Some films get digital noise reduction on it, and it takes out all the fine detail and just makes it look too smooth, like it was filmed with a digital camera, and people think digital is all pure and all that. Digital is just ones and zeros, pixels, and film is grain, and how much light is exposed on the film and so forth, and what the lens and so forth, and you can have saturated, you can have a pretty high saturated of grain, or you can have a very, very smooth looking image and very sharp. So digital noise reduction on that, as well as edge enhancement. I think this doesn't have so much in the way as digital noise reduction. It's got some edge enhancement on it. There's edge enhancement on these versions here. This actually, I think the edge enhancement is a little bit less on this pressing. The Region 2. This is the Region 1. They're both the same sort of thing in the way of the content. This, I seem to notice, it seemed a bit like soft. Like the digital noise reduction seemed a bit, I think the color tint as well. So I'm going to get these in and go through them again. So I have to put the webcam pretty close enough to the OLED, so it could be just about visibly seen. Otherwise, too far away, they can't look, because this camera thing doesn't have a way to adjust the ISO. So I'll just put these things down here, somewhere out of the way of my kitty cat. Carrying too many things. Yeah, slippy things these are. Slippery things. Let's try that again, eh, boys? Come on, kitties. So which thing have I got running at the moment? The Region 2. Because I noticed right from the very start, boom, 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 and then you got the white background with the mountains and the sort, and you eventually see the helicopter in the distance. I noticed the tops of the mountains, and I think looks like there's a bit of edge enhancement there because it looks a bit halo-y. A bit of halo-y on the tops of the ridges of the mountains, and I think, oh gosh. There's also soundtrack differences. And I think they vary. I think from from Laserdisc, first edition Laserdisc pressing, and then the signature AC3 THX Laserdisc edition signature collection. There's differences in music that's played in the movie. That's one version. I think it was a Stevie Wonder that I heard at the cinema back in a late night show in mid-80s at the ABC, screen number 2. I think it was just a single late night show of just the thing. It was a single late night show of the thing. My cat Bear is going crazy. Can you settle down, Bear? Can you relax? There you go. Can you relax? No. Let's see. Let's load up 2 things. So I can switch from one player to the other. Because these comparisons are very, very, very difficult. They take up a lot of my time. I mean, I would just like to just sit down, watch the bloody movie, but this really takes up a lot of my time. This wouldn't be necessary had film studios just release a one-to-one legitimate version that is with that being said, there'd be then no need to ever release this again. But seeing we've had different formats over the years. Bear, can you get down from off of there? Get off of there. Come on. I'm going to try and get Bear out of the room because it's the high frequencies that when using this, my cats go crazy. Come on, Bear. Bear, magic. No, down. Come on, down. Off the counter. Bear, no, you're being fed. I've got things to do. He's a thing, isn't he? He's a thing. You're a greedy thing. I'll just let Magic have some. Bears had some food. He's eaten. Magic's just getting very, 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 very greedy. He even licks out of the frying pan. He even licks out of the frying pan. That see cats do strange things, but oh, really? Licking out a frying pan of olive oil, that's not good. I wouldn't think of drinking a teaspoon of olive oil. I mean, drain it off. You shake it off the fried tomatoes or chips or whatever you call. God, I don't know. Cats are strange things. So I've got the other disc in the player. I know the HDVD is ghastly. It's rubbish. It's got a fake. As far as the sound goes, it's got a fake stereo surround. So the thing initially was released in two formats, 35mm. It was photographed in 35mm, and then you get 70mm blow up. So they take the anamorphic, so it doesn't have to be stretched like it is when it's on 35. It's stretched anamorphic, so anamorphic lens then corrects it and then puts it out very wide horizontally, and then they use that same, but the trade-off is with 70mm you get the image slightly cropped off on the sides, so that's only a slight trade-off. The bonus is the uncompressed discrete 6-track mag soundtrack, so it's got more dynamic range over the 35mm. So let's see. So the rest of the soundtrack is like, according to a source that posted on a forum site, Blu-ray.com, one of the producers said that the 35mm Dolby Stereo Matrix mix was the original, and then they just made a 6-track mix or 4 or 5 channel, really, depending on how you look at it. Bear, come on. Try and get Bear calmed down, otherwise he goes very, very, very alpha male. He's gotten a little bit bigger, he has. He's gotten a little bit bigger. There. That's not tricking. He knows he wants to. He just wants to. He wants to cause disruption. You're. No. No. All like hissing. Magic's hissing, like the cat in Alien. He doesn't like Matt. He doesn't like Bear. So I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's very difficult when I've got an alpha male. It'll settle down in a moment. Anyway, I'll just zoom in on this. So that mode, no, okay. Color-wise, it looks good. This version on Region 2 it looks okay. I can't fault the color. I could fault, say, some video artifacts of using edge enhancement that appear in certain points. Not that I can see much edge enhancement at the moment. They just appear at certain points where, and also there's the other thing with certain line patterns. The image kind of has a bit of a steppy. Oh, what's Bear's checking out the thing. Bear. All right, come away from there. Go on. He'll do anything to get behind that projection screen. I can see some slight macro blocking, pixel in certain parts of the color spectrum. I can see slight. Does it bother me? Not really. Does it bother me watching ultra high definition? Yeah, it does bother me because it looks a little bit overdone and fake. It looks nothing like, say, projected film, but then you can't say this is projected because it's only a copy of a projection onto a telecin, and then to, you know, I suppose getting white levels say equal balance to what you would see if how can I put it? So if I were to run the video projector, that's a light source going onto a screen, but it's still a video source image. It's not actual transparent color film that's in the film gate with the lamp house behind it, putting pure light onto a pure color film up onto the screen. And I suppose if you were to have an actual film, and there's some places, you know, that could probably do this sort of, you know, comparison. Just sort of like put a say 3 sources. An OLEDs are getting pretty popular. Say a laser DLP projection with a 35mm projection, and put the 2 projection images up on the same screen. You've got to reduce the size so that the image throw, so to reduce it so you can put 2 side by side, and then have an OLED raised up somewhere in a room, and so you can, you know, look at the OLED and then look at the actual, you know, to see what the process has gone through. You know, I mean, often what might be on film might get enhanced, and then you might see in detail that you might not notice at the cinema. And I don't mean at the cinema today, because it's all digital now. You can't do a comparison. You got to go to, if you want a comparison, you got to seek out a cinema that has got geared up with all medium. So then you can do a comparison with, like, you know, because I think ultimately that is what it's all come down to. There's no standard. If there was a standard, then there wouldn't be all these things and different aspect ratios, slightly, zoomed in a little bit, and then you crop off a little bit of the image, or you're shifting it over this side a little bit, or whatever. Oh, for God's sakes, it does my head in. It's like a fucking blind man that can't fucking align the fucking thing. Oh, if you go to a cinema, a multiplex, back in the day when it's 35 mil, all the auditoriums look like the same design. There might be slight difference down to couple of millimeter, whatever. But they all look the same. So if you were to, say, have the same 35 millimeter print, and you could show it in this screen and this screen and this screen called processor's called what was it called? Multi-lace. Oh gosh, interlocked. It was called interlock. When I was with UCI, I think there was just a few big blockbuster movies that were interlocked between screen 5 and 6. So you get about a couple of minute delay until when it goes from projector A down to projector B. But if you were to look at not just the film, you would look at an S Society Motion Picture Television Engineer test film. So you run a test film. So it goes through the projector, and Bear's really getting on my nerves because he's the only cat magic is settled down. You would get differences with the aperture plate. The aperture plate that goes between the film gate, and you slide it out and push it in. One for scope, and then you push in. And then you got widescreen. What is it, Bear? What are you doing? God, I need some catnip. Get him snoozy. If you were to look at the two aperture plate, or say like you take two aperture plates from two projectors and look at them, they're going to be slight differences. Can you stop it, Bear? Can you stop it? Come on, settle down. Come up here. Come up here. God. Cats can see things. They sense things. They can see things. Not what he's sure what frequency he's tuned in on, but go on. Want to go up there? I can see him watching me. What is he? He's going to get into trouble. Bear! Down from there. Poor kitty cat. He needs to be an outdoor cat. Indoor at night time and outdoor during the day. during the well, maybe a little bit in the winter, and they come in, don't they? Well, they find places, don't they? Where's he gone? You're being a very distracting little thing. Yes, you are. Come on. Oh, come here. Distracting little thing you are. I know, meow. I know, meow. Go on. Go on now, get on up there. Go on. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Come on, relax. Come on, it's only afternoon. You're being fed. Go on, get up there. Come on, settle down. Settle down there. Relax. Come on, relax. Come on, relax. I'm trying to do something there, and you want the attention you want. You don't want it. You don't want to wind up magic. Mm. Come on. Come on. He's distracting, isn't he? Can you imagine my cat being let loose in a cinema? Oh. Yeah, it'd spoil everybody's cinema going. Bear? Has he gone out? He's gone out of the room, so I'm closing the door, and he'll go and settle down on his. He'll go and settle on the climbing tree. That's one way to get the bear out of the room. Bloody hell! Where's the where's my what's it? Oh, yeah. Oh dear, dear. Okay. That one off. Okay. Okay, so I've got the bear out of the room. It's very strange. He's a long-furred cat. Sooty was long fur. Sooty was kind of like that when he was kitten and junior. By the time he got to mature, he was mellowing down. Still a little mischief. Bear won't be mature for many years. He won't be a mature for many years. So Bear is gone from kitten, and Bear is still like a junior cat. So magic, he's immature. But he still behaves like he is like occasionally behaves like maybe a junior cat. Oh dear. High voltage. Just looking at all these other details in the thing. It's a upsetting thing, that. Yeah. Yeah. I could see a faint edge enhancing. I'm just going to go to find some point thing. I'll tell you, that snow there almost looks like marshmallow or there's something about. I mean, it's a real location with real snow, but I know it just. I know. It's just something about the snow. It just. So there was a something on that. I think I'll look at that chapter there. Okay, let's get it on the other player. So, let's see. Ooh. Got to change the what's it? Even though it's non 16.9. Hang on. Oh no. Maybe it is 16. Hang on. Let's just check something out. So I might be losing my mind there. Oh yeah, because I've got the player. The player's what do you call it? The settings in the on the Sony, because I'm using the Sony player now. The other one's on the Panasonic, and the Panasonics, like the UP something 9000, and then the UP 900. You don't get any other aspect ratio setting in the internal setting modes. You can't go down to say letterbox or 4x3. Kind of like baffles me why that that's why I got to switch. What's it? So the Sony's got different aspect ratio settings and so forth. 38 chapters. 38 chapters. Let's go back to the other thing. The region 2. 38 chapters on that. Yeah, so yeah. Just got I got a difference. The thing with the Panasonic OLED, it can remember certain customized aspect ratios like digital zoom and horizontal zoom, diagonal, vertical, horizontal. Oh dear. So that looks very stretched in. If I put an anamorphic lens on it, it'll correct the image out horizontally. So I've got to go there. So just check these. Yeah, there's how many chapters are on this thing? Okay, bear out another letter. I think Bear's just used the letter. I think this has got 38 chapters, 36, 37. if I press another chapter, it will just go to. So about 37 chapter stops on here. 37, so it should be the same on the other 37 chapter stops. So go over to the other player. What's this look like? Yeah, it looks also a little bit noisy. I can see a bit of video noise in the, as well as the edge enhancement on those mountain tops. I can see some down round here. Yeah. Sticks out like a sore thumb. So if I went to the other one, I've got to change the calculator in a second. Six days of all zone. So if I hold it there and have a look at this, I don't see much edge enhancement on here. It doesn't look like the region 2 looks a little bit better than the region 1. Yeah. So the region 2 is not so bad. Same colouring almost. I'll get to that. Oh, that's the other player. Oh gosh, got 2 players. Wouldn't be too bad if I had I could do a split screen. Need a converter box to do that. Usually, I think so most smart TVs have a way to do a split screen. So I suppose theoretically, if I had 2 HDMI or had 4 HDMI inputs, I suppose you could do quad picture in picture. I need a special black box to take the input signal from 2 different players, and then it's then got to connect into the AVR, and then it'll go over to the OLED or the projector, and then it could split the 2 images apart and play them side by side. And the only difference between the region 1 and region 2 is the PAL speed up for region 2. But as far as the colour, let's find that scene where. So which one have I got? I've got this is the region. I forgot which one it is. Is this the region 1 or is this the region 2? I forgot which one's which now. No, it's the same thing. There's so many things to look for, telltale signs, and has this got too much contrast added, or because I could see over here the sun would be somewhere over this side, and so it's pretty. I can see a bit of edge enhancing going around here. I see a bit of edge enhancing, but this hair and this imaging looks almost like it's going a bit cyan. If I take a picture if I take a cat picture outside with my DSLR, I'll have the settings set so I don't get too much over contrast. So I've got a nice balance of light. No, you're not coming in, Bear. Let me just get up the other thing and have a look at that. See, which one? So, okay, that one. Oh yeah, I've got to switch the aspect ratio. I'm going to go into the player settings. That's set 16:9, so I'm going to set that at 4:3. No, you're not coming in, Bear. You're just going to be a naughty cat. You're not coming in, Bear. Final answer. Yeah, that one's set there. Okay, all right. So look at that. I've got Bear scraping around the door. Now just look at that image there. Just I can see it's got a nice softness in the contrast of the white of the snow, slight mist of cloud level, cloud and a slight mist or such soft mist I can see with a nice turquoise blue atmosphere, slightly pale in the very background between the scattered clouds. I can see a nice bit of faint softness of the detail of the base camp and the radio antenna mast, bits of blacks areas in the mountain in the background where the snow's not settled on. Yeah, looks okay. Looks okay-ish there. And oh yeah, this scene here. Again, this doesn't look like Scion. The other transfer, the other region pressing, I forget which one this is. I've got. Is this the region 1 or the region 2? I can't remember which one which. I think it's the region 1. Yeah, I think the region 1 I got in the Sony. Yeah, this bit here looks nice and white. I'm going a bit zoom closer there. I'll go to the other pressing. It looks a little bit overdone on the contrast, and it's starting to make the image go in cyan. It's adding in a third color, which should not be there. Let's go over to the other. Okay. So I exit that. So I'm just trying to get all these aspect ratios all sorted, which is it's almost a headache. So all you got on there is video format and all this 4K and 10, all that bullshit rubbish. I don't get a setting. You don't get a setting on the Panasonic to have this aspect ratio or that aspect, you know. I think Panasonic overlooked that part. It's just funneling around with the settings on the OLED for the aspect ratios. So I'll just go back to play the thing, but back up. Just have to. Oh yeah, which one's this? Yeah, it's the region 1. Yeah. Yeah, it's the region 1. Yeah, so I'll just keep switching between the two different ones, but there I can see it sticking out like a sore thumb. That's just too much because the sun's over in that direction, and I think there's a certain thing, a video mode setting. It makes if you look at it, you can see how much contrast ratio there is in the image and so forth by using it makes the image look kind of like polarized, and sort of you can adjust it, and then you can see that certain areas of the image got very hot spots of, you know, that you really can't even adjust with your with the settings that you got on an OLED or a projector. It's just, you know, it's just pointless. It's just fucking waste of fucking time, because there is no fucking standardized fucking nation with all this fucking shit in the world. It's all up and down. It's a fucking mess. Like George Lucas said, you know, about him wanting to get the sound and the picture and this sort of thing put right in cinema, yeah. Because studios mostly ran the sound systems back in the day, 1950s, 60s, or 40s through 50s, 60s, and 70s, early 70s. You know, it was just a shamble. It's a shambles. The bears opened the door. I'm going to get him out. No. Out there. Oh. Thank you for Oh. I mean, the bear's getting so clever now, he's opening cupboard doors and taking the food out. Literally opening the cupboard door now and taking the food out of the cupboard. He's getting so clever. Yeah, so this between is the region 2, right. That's the region 2. There was something I was looking at earlier. I sort of noticed something, that was, I think, which chapter was it? Let's see. Oh, let's look at that scene where the helicopter's going out to the Norwegian base camp. Go to the other one. Yeah, the colour looks a little bit blue. The colour looks at the snow, the tint. Not sure if that shows up very good there. Actually, it doesn't. Not on this camera thing with the kind of looks the colour is going the opposite because it's all video. You just have to take my fucking word. It's my fucking word. It fucking counts. But this region 1 here, it's got this. Gosh, they're turning video. They're messing around with video settings. Like, how many settings did they adjust? And it's giving it this, the original photography, a different color tint because they're pissing around with the fucking video settings. Fuck's sakes. And then you go to one fucking press into another fucking press into another fucking hell. It's a fucking conspiracy because I think they must have a textbook for the pressing of this, and then said when that gets sent to another studio or whatever, they probably got they say these settings were probably made, blah, blah, blah. And then they're going to think, we're going to do our own settings, and then you just get a different color version just by color tint. It's fucking annoying. If I went outside, took a fucking color picture with a camera, brought it back in, and if I were to fuck around with it using Photo fucking Shop and then adding in fucking color tints and then showed my 2 pictures, here's the original, here's the one that I've enhanced, everyone's going to say, I want the fucking original. I like the original. I don't like that fucking shit fucking Photo fucking Shop version. Oh, it fucking makes me angry. Because this all boils down to fucking milking. The bitch tits on the fucking cow. My bitch fucking tits. They're fucking drained. I've had the thing sucking on the fucking bitch tits. They're fucking drained of milk. I've got to drink orange juice. Maybe I could squeeze a bit of orange juice out of it. Fucking, They're just fucking cunts. That's all they are. All these fucking colorists. They call themselves fucking professional. I could fucking take my fucking throat out the fucking... God. But let me go to the other one. Go back to the other one, and the color tint is going to be the opposite. Here, it looks a bit pink on the region 2. The color, it says it doesn't look like it's got a total pink color. I suppose if I could, if you could go into the settings and okay, let's put it on that aspect ratio. You go down to, where is it? Picture option. Picture option. Back out. Color management. So then I can adjust all the different color tints and saturation, luminance, tint. So this looks like it's got a bit of pink, or it's like it's got a bit of red in it or something. It's so if I take down the red on the tint, hang on, let's go back up there. Luminant, saturation. If I subtract a bit of the red on the saturation, if I subtract a bit of it down to minus whatever, the image then starts to have an almost natural color of it doesn't seem to have this pinky sort of color. I mean, you could theoretically program the I think I've got something spilt on this because one of the buttons is not making a proper kind of click 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 sound. Does up at this position there, down on the side here and down that side, that seems okay. So for this side here and at the back, so just wiggle it. So you know when something's not right. Something's maybe punch it with my fist. All this fucking digital shit today, it really pisses me off. Does it enrich your life? You know, I know some people think, oh gosh, look at that OLED. Oh, I would love to have an OLED. Yeah, right. Sure. So if I just subtract a bit of the color down on that red. Kind of, but I need an actual film cell from the movie. You wouldn't really find any decent 35mm thing on eBay. Not unless the colours turn to pink. Because it's so flipping old. You know, a lot of 35 or 70mm prints have colour fade. But they are only designed to be exhibited for so long. Make its money, make its investment back. Either make its investment back and be a flop with just a little tiny gross, you know, so it makes the investment back. But sometimes if it's worse, it doesn't even make its investment back. If it was 100 million and only made 10 million, instant bomb. It didn't make its investment back and didn't do a gross. Oh dear. Yeah, if you could adjust the color settings, and then all you need is something to scan. You need to put like a code, a number, a code, a number. You can't use the barcode scan on the disc thing. It should be ideal if you know, but you know, you need a code to write on, and then all you have to do is then press a few numbers on the OLED or the projector or whatever, and then the color settings for that particular movie are set. Boom. You can then watch the fucking movie without fucking being fucking color fucking distracted. Oh. But there's only so much you can do. If it's been really butchered up in the source area, then you know there isn't really much you can fix. You know, it's fucked, totally fucked, because they just want to come up with fucking excuses. The studios and the people that are doing it are paid to do it. Shame on fucking you. You need to be fucking fired and look for another fucking job, because you do not deserve, because you do not appreciate fucking film. When someone pays someone to, and that people like that need to be fucking fired. Because the film is, at the end of the day, short-lived. It has a short run in the cinema, and that's it. Particularly today. Especially for today. Otherwise, films back in the day would play for several months or so. I can see they're still trying to play that crappy blonde Bond fucking garbage dumpster fucking fire. No Time to Kill. They're still trying to fucking play that shit in the in these shitty 4K cinemas. Because realistically, that movie was on the way for being a bomb. I mean, it was crap. It was total crap. Do I care to fucking buy the fucking movie? Not really. The sound mix on it was pretty crap. Or the sound mix or sound design, and you know, for a big bullshit blockbuster, oh, it was fucking bullshit. Good riddance. And frankly, I've not really been into the Bond movies. The blonde Bond, I don't think I've seen any of them at the cinema except for the No Time to whatever. Never had any interest in the fucking thing. I saw them on DVD, Blu-ray, a few of them that I bought. Yeah, that one was okay, but I think now, nah, fucking garbage. It's too bad I haven't got the thing on VHS. Because it'd be interesting to see what the lighting on the color and all that would look like. Never mind about low definition. Never mind about. I see past all that. I'm just looking at the color grading. I mean, does it look fucking butchered or fucked up? Because like I say, if you boost colors, certain things, white levels, or and you take it up too high, it looks then unnatural. You see things that to a trained eye, like that doesn't look photorealistic. That looks, even this lamp here. He's got a lamp. He's got a lamp there that I can see somewhere in the lighting there. It looks a little bit overdone. Or it's not just overdone on the light. It's the whole image. There's some parameter there that's not being adjusted carefully, and it just looks a little bit unnatural in that lamp because it'd be a gas lamp, petrol, a little, with a little wick in it. Isn't an LED light or anything. So. Well, then again, it might be, because could be a light in it. Just try and think. It's possible. Put a light in it. Battery. Put a light and a battery on it. You just got to look at a certain, But things like the flashlights, the torches, the torch looks okay, sort of thing. It's amazing. They filmed all this indoors in a room that was refrigerated. Doesn't look. It looks like it's filmed on a location outdoors with the camera, everything on the interior inside it. It's just the setting and such. It looks like because slight things in the background with an open window that's broken and you get a little breeze blowing around to create the illusion of like it's an actual, but it's not. It's fake. It's all indoors. It's in a large refrigerating room, so you get the cold breath. I think for Titanic they used CGI breath. I suppose I go back and look at that gas lamp, okay, I could pretty much remember that color, and it's kind of almost like a kind of greeny color, yellowish, greeny, yellowish. And like I said, the slight artifact in the. So if I put the laser disc on the letterbox first edition. Okay. Fuck's sakes, can you stop licking out of the fucking frying pan? Strange cat. You're a strange cat. Strange cat. No, don't put your paws on the keyboard. You want some Baileys? That's a laser disc there. A laser disc. Leave those bottles alone. Yeah, I wonder if he'll. What has he been doing out here? Crying out loud. Cats can be pretty destructive. Because cats are like the small lion, the leopard, the panther. Cats can pretty much wreck your home. Okay, let's go to the laser disc and look at the laser disc. Let me just see if I've got the aspect ratio. That's got a nice white to the. Hang on, just got to check the aspect ratio. One looks stretched. That looks. I think that looks okay. That one that's sat in there. So I'm going to see artifacts like, the image looks a bit, this and that because it's a low definition. Okay. Let's have a look at that lamp. That's a video dropout in the fucking Denon. I still haven't even bothered to fix that. Yeah, it's still got that sort of tone color on the lamp. You can still see that sort of tone color on the lamp. But does it look overdone on the other versions? I suppose I'll get to a HDVD, a Blu-ray, a UHD. Yeah, so okay, I can pretty much. What about the other part of the thing? There's not many chapter stops on the Laserdisc. There are a little bit less chapter stops. So there's about 38 of them on the DVD. I think there's a lot less on the NTSC. Let's have a look at this scene here. Yeah. Yeah, just around here again. Looks a little bit like a bit too much cyan, or it's almost going a bit yellowy, greeny. So the question is, could this be because the Video Masters tapes they used back then were very large format tape, not VHS. That VHS is that size, and the tapes they used, I think, were slightly bigger. And they'd do their digital master on that, and they'd probably then just use that over and over and over or whatever. And go to another chapter. Yeah, again, where the helicopter's approaching the base camp on the Norwegian base camp. It doesn't have a bluey tint. It's still kind of got that tint color to what looked like on the Region 2 DVD. No, you're not coming in, Bear. So I'll put this through the what's it? Bear, you're not coming in. No, you're not coming in. No, no. What should we do, Magic? Should we trade Bear in? Should we trade him in? Well, you want to go out, Madge? Come on. Come on, Madge. Come on. Start the HDVD. Let's have a look at that HDVD. Fucking hell. What's that HDVD doing? Don't think I like the sound of that. Getting it. Oh, now I've got an image. Yeah, they tart it up with all this bright colour and all this shit. I think I could see a few dodgy things that look colour unnatural in that graphic bullshit opening. I mean, the detail on the mountain in there looks okay. Yeah, it looks a bit blue. Yeah, this version, that's that tint when the helicopter's going to the base camp. It's got like a tinty blue colour in the because the snow doesn't look like pure white snow. But usually, the only way sometimes you'd see a kind of blue. That's if the cloud cover. That is if there wasn't total white cloud cover. Usually, you say people say the ocean in this part of the world looks like turquoise blue and green, whatever. Well, partly some of that might be coral under the water. The rest of it is the blue atmosphere. 30 something miles above us, or maybe just a little bit more. It's just the blueness reflecting. But no, it's like The Empire Strikes Back and George fucking Lucas fucking around, having his technicians fuck around with the fucking colour, and you turn the white fucking snow into fucking blue. Fucking unwatchable. You gotta fucking get originals, haven't you? You can't watch a fucking Blu-ray 4K with all that fucking, or even the fucking 97 Laserdisc. Fucking hell, colours fucked up. Let's have a look at that gas lamp. So that gas lamp. Yeah, the color tint is just mildly different. There's still something in that behind the glass on that, that I can see. It's just bothering. It's just something that's bothering me. But something about the torch there. The guy holding the torch. It just looked a little bit overdone. It looks a bit overdone, but not overdone in the sense where it's I'm seeing a third color popping out. Mm. 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 It's a bit soft. Not to say if this has got soft digital noise reduction on it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you managed to open the door and get in. You managed to open the door and get in. He's opening. My cat bear can open doors. Getting worried. Is there anything else you could do, Bear? Like, if I can train you to do things, I could get you in spots. Yeah, be like that cat, IMF. It could be like an IMF, Mission Impossible cat, CIA, Central cat. What the fuck are you doing, Bear? No, leave that alone. Leave that alone, Bear.
Get you out of the room.
Oh, I just got mad. I can close the door. Fucking hell. A cat can just open doors. Yeah, 37 chapters on this HDVD thing. Yeah, the red on that oil drum, the label on that oil drum looks so exaggerated in the colour. Doesn't look natural. They overdone that. Looks more natural on the DVD, the Laserdisc, anything but a HD DV Blu-ray and a UHD. The colour is just boosted. Some fucking conspiracy going on in the colouring in the fucking video industry on this fucking spook fucking video Hollywood fucking whatever fucking it's fucking it's an eyesore. It's a fucking eyesore. Fucking unnatural. And the bloody fake fucking stereo surround on this HDVD is fucking distracting. Doesn't exhibit the proper format 42. But then I'm thinking most AVRs or most home cinemas probably don't have the ability to say like, well, or all these enthusiasts. If I wanted to make the surrounds on this mono, I got a box I can put in the rack, and then all I have to do is just press a setting, boom, it's fucking monoed on those surrounds. But it's a little bit more than that. Has there been any additional added sound effects or what to the surround the surround channel. I mean, it's almost a shame that the HDVD looks crap. They only had to boost the fucking colours up a little bit too much and fucking ruin it. I mean, you got to turn certain colour settings down to get it to look like the fucking Laserdisc, the fucking DVD colour tone. What about the other scene where, let's see, where is it? Where is it? One thing is the HDVD is very laggy. It's not very smooth with visual search. It's pretty shit. Never liked HDVD's visual setting mode. Crap. And you get all this bullshit with the fucking promos, advertising. Oh, interactive and all this. It's the worst fucking interactive I've ever. I could fucking throw this fucking remote. Yeah, that's not so bad there. It's not going green, greeny here or yellowy, yellow color here, like on the oh gosh, I'm trying to remember now. The Region 2 DVD. The Region 1 was okay. Was it the same on the first Laserdisc disc pressing? I think it was the same sort of tone there. Had a sort of yellowy, because the sun is over in this direction, and the tone level was going a little bit too much. It was, the colorist is obviously fucking colorblind and can't fucking differentiate between the fucking two. But people like that have to be evaluated before they're even let fucking loose near a fucking video coloring console. Oh. Because the goal is to get it to look like the 35, but the problem is they're not projecting the fucking thing in the room. They just got a fucking video thing device to fucking look at, and no actual fucking reference. You got to have two fucking things up side by side to get it fucking spot on, so it looks like. So then, someone like myself, or someone else like myself, can then fucking pinch themselves and think, "Wow, fuck, that looks like fucking 35 at a fucking cinema." All this fucking. And another thing is how many transfers, because they're obviously going to they're not doing, how do I say, they're not doing actual restoration. When you plaster that on a fucking billboard, it's got that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit from the fucking word. Before it can even finish the word restoration, that's fucking bullshit. Where's the fucking video showing them doing this restoration. There isn't a single fucking video. Because one, it would cost fucking millions. They think because they got fancy digital fucking technologies, they think they can just say fucking restoration. Anyway. So I had to come down to one thing. It's got to be the region. It's going to have to be the region 2, even if the region 2's just got a little bit of glitchy. And these stupid fucking pricks with their fucking fuck off, you fucking spammers. Yeah. Anyway, I think the region 2 would have to suffice. All the other versions are up fucking shit. The fucking Blu-ray shit. Fucking 4K is shit with fake overhead surround. Yeah, fake overhead fucking surround. Fucking hell. That really does. That fucking UHD really does sound like DTSX. Yeah, right. Shit. I think DDS. Come to think of it now, I think it's pretty overrated. garbage, fucking shit. Jurassic Park, fucking garbage trash, fucking movie. Fucking cat litter, that Spielberg movie. I'm not interested in Jurassic Park anymore. People change. People change. But I don't know. All you need is someone actually in the film industry and blowing the fucking whistle and saying there is a scam going on. And, that person's got to do it in a way that, that person's not going to reveal his name because he'll be fucking fired. But it's blatant. It's fucking plainly fucking clear that there is bullshit going on. Because you say these people call themselves fucking professionals, and you get because they think that makes them if they're fucking professional, they're high above us. And to me they're just a piece of fucking shit, because they're fucking they don't give a shit about as long as they get fucking paid, they don't give a fuck. They think what they're doing is great, their work is brilliant, they should be fucking praised, fucking worshipped. I hate the word colorist because I think they're just piece of fucking. Anyway, I'm sick and tired talking about this fucking thing. So the HDVD I know is shit because it's got boosted colors. I can fucking eject that. It's got fake fucking stereo surround, so it's fucking distracting. But it's still got that iffy fucking sound fault on right channel that has gone from the Laserdisc AC3 version over to the DVD, over to the HDVD, over to the fucking Blu-ray. That's nearly how many fucking years? They're definitely using the same fucking transfer. Maybe they're synchronizing the sound and the picture with a picture, synchronizing, because they're making, how can you not notice the fucking sound fault on the right channel where the dialogue slightly leak? You can hear the dialogue slightly leaking on the right channel, very faint. It's like so many dB down. And then when you got it playing in the center stage, so if it's there on the right, on the right it'd be over there, and it's so many dB down, and then on the center stage it's way up here, that is something purposely done. Someone purposely fucked that up on purpose so that, well, you can't call it a purist, because they themselves must be a fucking purist to fucking do that sort of fucking on purpose. And I'm surprised not many people have mentioned it over the fucking years. Fucking hell. So 96, 97, the AC3 Laserdisc came out, the pressing. DVD wasn't released until 2000. So it's like 3 years between that. And then the HDVD and Blu-ray, they came out 2005, 2006. So it's not even fucking 10 years. Well, no, hang on. It's a little bit less than 10 years, and there's still the same fucking sound fault on the right channel. And then you got a few more other fucking Blu-ray fucking pressings over the fucking years, because HDVD was fucking done in after about a year or so. But there's been other pressings of the fucking thing being released again to fucking milk the fucking cunt. And yet with the same fucking sound fault on the right channel. And you can't say these fucking professional sound engineers can't fucking notice that. They must be fucking deaf. Well, they are fucking deaf. Why would they be mixing a fucking movie wearing fucking earplugs? I thought their fucking dubbing stages had a fucking noise floor down to fucking NC fucking 25 or something. That's quieter than my fucking room. You don't need to fucking mix it these stupid fucking levels. Exaggerate and bring up the very soft sounds of and Foley such, and exaggerate and bring that up a little bit, so it's very audibly clear, and it sounds like, but it still doesn't sound like real fucking life at the end of the day. And then make the fucking louder sound effects, just take them up by so many dB, but not to a deafening fucking level, for God's sakes. I think it's going to have to be the Region 2 DVD. The Region 1 looks a little bit, it's got blue tint in it, and it looks a bit distracting in certain plot. But in other parts, oh, fucking hell. Who are the fucking colorists? Who are these fucking colorists? Who are they? What are their fucking names? Fucking cunts need to be fucking... Anyway, I'm fucking finished with this fucking thing, because I'm getting fucking pissed off with this fucking cunt.